name is Semeka Wanfo. I want to make a statement now, and that statement is a myth. The statement is my parents will always be there for me. It's a myth because they will not always be there for you. Let me tell you a story of a guy, one guy, Wes. He was talking about how close he was to his parents. He talked about how his parents were so healthy. I mean, those two people were so healthy, the mother and the father. They traveled the whole of North America with their RV trailer. Okay. Sometimes Wes will pack his children and go to the parents at least every other month. Go and enjoy with the parents. Sometimes the parents would drive their RV trailer and park it in their driveway and spend maybe 3 to 4 days at a time, okay, with them. So this relationship was going up on very, very sweet. Very sweet. The parents were there for them, okay? And most times people take such things for granted. So when the kids got older, as the kids got older, they became so busy and things started to change. When the kids were busy, they went to school and they were no longer there for those kind of fun, maybe staying together and all the rest of them. And he himself, Wes, his job became more, difficult, more tight. He had more responsibilities in his job. So, and his parents were getting older. Okay, the parents that used to be very, very vibrant were getting older, and all those things about driving the RV trailer to their place to enjoy and then visiting became a burden rather than a joy. It used to be a joy, but now it's gradually becoming a burden. Then West talked about how the mother's rheumatoid arthritis became, more severe. Okay, became more severe, and his father had a heart attack. You see, so things began to change. Before you knew what was happening, the mother just, got worse. And a few months later, she died. And when the mother died, the father was so devastated. The father became like like a lost puppy. The man didn't have anywhere to continue living anymore because of the loss of his wife. Okay, before you know what was happening, he too left. Both of them gone, just like that. In a little space of time. So things made a somersault. Things changed all through. I have all those good intentions. I know what's important, but somehow life just gets in the way. And before we knew it, they are gone. That's where it's talking. The parents gone and they were left alone. So let us look at the Word of God. What the Word of God have to talk about, parents, a relationship with parents. It's very, very important. Let's look at it. So whether we lose a parent when we were young or later after watching their vigor and health give way to the relentless deterioration of old age, we are never ready for it. Nobody is ever ready for loss of parents. Okay, let's face it. Either kind of loss, fills our souls with grief and many what ifs, what if questions. Okay, have you ever found yourself in a situation where you say, if only, if only? Okay, let us go to the scriptures now. If we keep a biblical perspective on life and death, okay, we will find out that God has set the number of our days. You can see that in Psalm 90, verse 9 to 12, and Psalm 136. Sorry, Psalm 139, verse 16. We cannot shorten or lengthen our lives, okay, that God has given us. We cannot shorten it and we cannot lengthen it. God is the Lord of life. When it comes to life and death, God is the Lord. He decides when somebody dies and whether the person is going to live. It's only, in the hands of God. Okay, so let's take comfort in God's loving sovereignty. Okay, we have to yield to it. A lot of people go about talking about what you will do to live long. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. All those things are in the hands of God. That's when it comes to length of life, it's in the hands of God. No matter how good your diet is, no matter how good your doctor is, no matter how often you go to do medical checks, life is in the hands of God. Haven't you seen people who are in the village who have never seen a doctor before in their life, and you have seen them living to 100 years, 104 years? That is to tell you that life is in the hands of God. It's not about how careful you are about your life or the good diet you eat or how you rest or how you avoid stress or how you exercise. No, it's not it. It's in the hands of God. I keep saying it. I'm banging it, keep hitting it hard so that it go into your head. Okay? We need to determine to honor our parents. Determine to honor your parents. The book of Exodus 20:12 and Ephesians 6:2 talks about honoring our parents. How do we do this? We honor it by paying attention to their needs, soliciting their counsel and caring for them, listening to their advice, take advantage of their wisdom and life experience. Okay? And finally, you have to create time to spend time with them. Spending time with parents, very, very perfect, very, very wonderful. It's something that we need to do. Okay? Spending time with our parents. Now, number 3 is to memorize Leviticus. The book of Leviticus 19:32. Look for opportunities to revere the elderly. Look around you. Is there any elderly one around you? Try to revere them. Make them have a sense of belonging. Okay? That way, things are going to get fine. Okay? Decide to engage your parents in important conversations. Engage them in important conversations. In most cases, death comes unannounced, unexpected, and at inconvenient times. Okay, when death comes, is coming. In an unexpected time and always inconvenient. Okay, survivors are left wishing they had done certain things differently. Okay, so now strategize to avoid had I known. Had I known is a brother to Mr. Too Late. Okay, strategize. All those things you need to do for your parents, do it now. Don't let it wait. Some people are there, having litany of plans for their parents, but at the end of the day, they don't do anything until when their parents die. They want to give befitting burial. No, that's rubbish. You are just wasting your money. You are just being selfish. You're waiting for your parents to die to make a befitting burial. That means you're a very selfish, wicked fellow. Give them all those. If you know that money you're going to spend to make befitting burial, give it to them now. Spoil them. Be there for them. Give them a lot of things they need. Okay, engage them in conversations. Find out 1 or 2 things. Tap from their wisdom. Don't wait till when they die. Okay, if you wait till when they die, all those things you're doing is just shakara show. Futile. It's futile. It doesn't hold water. Then express your heartfelt love. Tell your mom and dad all the reasons you appreciate them. Write that letter that you're waiting to write or text message you are waiting to send. Send it. Send it now. Okay? Don't wait. Don't postpone it. Procrastination is a thief of time. Okay? Make that visit and resolve your differences. Visit your parents. Visit them. In short, do everything you can so that when they have lived their last day, you have no regrets and no unfinished business. If you know those things you are procrastinating, those things you are shifting, do it now so that you won't have to regret and say, had I known, if only they, maybe if only they lived one more year. You know, that kind of thing. So do it now. So that at the end of the day, when they are gone, you won't have any regrets. If your folks are already gone, if your parents have gone already, and your heart is filled with grief or deep regret, find a way to release all that. Journal and write all those things. Pour out your feelings to your wife or to a trusted friend or a wise counselor. Okay? Let it go. All those things you are thinking about, grief, maybe there are some certain things you were supposed to do when your parents were alive, you didn't do it and they are gone and you are teared down by grief. You don't know what to do anymore. You are blaming yourself. Let them go. Let the bygone be bygone. Okay? Just journal it. Write all those things somewhere. Discuss it with a friend, a very close friend that is trusted, with your wife or your husband or somebody who is very close to you. Write them down and discuss with them. Then let it go. Look for a wise counselor to talk to. Your pastor, your reverend father. Okay? Discuss with them so that at the end of the day, you will let go all those baggages. Because let me tell you the truth, all those baggages, all those grief you're having in your mind, they are the cause of high blood pressure, okay, and a lot of sicknesses. But if you let them go, you will be refreshed, you'll be revitalized. Just let them go, okay? So, if you are a young person, if your parents are still alive, you are the one I'm talking to. For me, I've lost both of my parents, they are gone. But if your parents are still alive, you are the one I'm talking to. Do whatever you can to make them happy. Okay? Get out to them. Meet them. Ginger them. So they will feel you. Do you understand? If you have money, spend it on them. Okay? Yeah, sure. You are the one I'm talking to. But you are not alone. Oh. Let me tell you one thing. Since 1991, there has been a 7 percentage point decline in living close to family and relatives as a top priority in life. Yes, there's a decline. People don't put priority in living close to family. That's family life nowadays. What did I say? Living close to family and relatives as a top priority in life. Where are you watching me from? Is living close to your family and relatives top priority in your life? Huh? Tell me at the comment section so that we know, how to do it so that it will be good. My name is Emeka Wanfo. If you have not subscribed to my channel, just go ahead and do so that it will help us to develop and give you important information as they hot. Okay, this is where I'm going to drop it until I see you some other time. God bless you.